What's up everyone? In this video we are going to be doing things a little differently. So I have been asked a few times now in our comments below to do a Japanese build order video. So the first build order we're going to look at and give a little bit of analysis on will be the forge opener with the Tuara upgrade. So the forge opener with the stone opener with the Tuara upgrade varies. You could do it with or without. It doesn't really matter too much. I personally really love the Tuara upgrade, so I go for it every single time. The reason for this is because, as I've mentioned in my casts plenty of times before, it does have a weird interaction with the drop off. Really quick, as soon as the Tuara upgrade does finish though, we're gonna start rallying our villagers over to the berries, since now it's gonna be more time efficient to get villagers gathering berries because of the 7% increase than it would be off of the sheep. Pull whatever villagers you have on the sheep as well over to the berries. And now with the +7, if you need to do a forced drop off, that's fine. You shouldn't really have to do that. I think my timing was a little off right there, but generally I don't need to do any type of force drop off whatsoever. I think I just messed up the timing a little bit. But with the Tuara, like I was saying, you get the +3 upgrade, right? Or +3 carry capacity. When you turn in 10 stone, you get 2 gold. When you turn in 13 stone, you get 3 gold. The system rounds it up. So it's massive. It's a massive increase. It doesn't seem like a lot. It seems like it's pretty incremental for the most part, but it's pretty huge. Getting an additional 1 stone or 1 gold, it does make a bit of a difference. That being said, the age up will be, I think it turns out to be like 12 seconds slower, right? Whether you get it with or without the Tuara. So it just depends on you. If you want something a little bit tighter, a little bit, it's still not going to be a competitive age up. It's still going to be about what? You're still going to be behind about 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, excuse me. About a minute on your age up. I still really like the Tuara. I still think it's really good, regardless of what you're going. If you are planning on doing, let's say, if you do plan on doing your Daimyo Manor upgrade on your main TC, then you could essentially do it right now. If you plan on using it on your second TC, then obviously you wait until your age up and then you drop it. The reason why we're going for our berries, like I said too, right now is we get faster gather rate because of that 7%. I know it's faster. I can't give you the math right now because I don't know that math at the top of my head. Just trust me on this, bro. That's my cited work right there. Trust me, bro. Currently, see how we're at 186 gold. If we didn't get the Tuara upgrade, we would be dropping our age up right now, and then you see, do a little bit of force drop off. We have our gold, move over our villagers, all the stone villagers go over to wood. And for some reason on this map, or on the seed that we got for this map, we don't have any extra what's it called, any extra wood like next to our base whatsoever. So the timing is going to be a little awkward, because generally after the straggler trees are gone, we should be able to pick up the wood lines that are closest to us, but the closest wood line is going to be over here. Age up is going to come through. Kura storehouse gets placed right here. Oh, I pulled too many. All we need back here technically is 3. Like, that's all we need. So if we want to go like this, oh, forgot to drop the house. Okay, I screwed up a little bit. I forgot to drop the house. We have 7 villagers there. We could do a forced drop off, have that villager come back, and then we'll have 8 villagers on it. Technically we could even have 9 on there if we really wanted to increase the workflow even more, but we don't need it. 8, I've done it with 10 before just so I could hit it as quickly as possible, but remember there is the return on investment as well, or the lack of return on investment, diminishing return. There we go, that's what I was thinking of, with the more that you have on there. But 3 villagers is more than enough to keep consistent. But like I was saying, sadly, since we don't have any additional wood to be used up anywhere, we're gonna have a ton of idle villagers. Oh, not so many. Okay, that gets dropped there. These go over to food, and there we go. Second TC and age up. It was a little, like I said, it did get dropped down a little bit, and now we're kind of stuck because we don't have a secondary wood source whatsoever unless we come up here, but we just used all our wood in order to get the second TC. So this is really, really crappy in terms of like map generation, seed generation. But we're gonna get our second TC up. We're going to have our Kura storehouse fully surrounded. It has both TCs next to it, so it's gonna be a very, very good defensive position. Daimyo second TC finishes, Daimyo Manor instantly comes up. The UI is a little weird where if you try to make villagers from the all section, it will only make it off of 1 TC. And now these guys are gonna have to long distance farm for a while, which really sucks. See, with the Daimyo Manor, it is gonna gather, or it is gonna get this entire thing. At this point, it just depends on what you want to do. Do you want to go for a feudal all-in? Do you want to go into a pseudo fast castle? If you go for a fast castle, keep in mind it will most likely be a naked fast castle off of 2 TC. If that's the case, then I would recommend putting 4 villagers on stone just so you could get the Daimyo Palace. Once you get enough wood, lumber mill, and that's it. This is your opener for, or this is your 2 TC opener off of the stone outcropping. As these come up, as your passive farms do come up, you're going to want to start swapping over your wood villagers onto them. You really don't want to go into your food or dip into your food. We forgot to put villagers over here on the wood or on the gold. But yeah, that is your stone outcropping. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, that's your stone outcropping build. The next one we're gonna look into is gonna be your standard 7-3 split. So 7 on food and then start migrating over to your gold. So bam bam, 1 onto 1 there, and then just that's it. Like, this is gonna be your opener, and that's absolutely it. This is gonna be the other standard build that you will see Japanese using. And of course, we're pretending we're not on this map, so we do not see the deer. Otherwise, we would be going for this deer 100% of the time. We have our 7 there. Move over. Oh, forgot to grab our Tuara. Let's place you right here. Yeah, sure. Doesn't really matter. It's not like we're gonna be getting attacked. I'm just trying to like future Sim City this in my head, and I think I'm gonna build the Kura like right here. That way I could get the stone and the berries. As soon as this gets to about 75% done, start migrating your villagers over to the berries. You're gonna have the +3 carry capacity, 7% movement speed, and 7% gather rate for your villagers. So now berries are gonna become a lot more cost effective, or not cost effective, but you know, they're going to be gathered a lot faster than your sheep. And that also leaves your sheep free. You also, since we do plan on putting our Kura there, because that's going to be the most wide open place, we want to eat up as much as we can. That way our Kura will be able to grab or generate more farms in a decent manner. That way we don't have to wait for anything to get eaten up or anything like that. But this is your opener, 7-3. It'll be pretty simple from here on out. Whether you want to go for a second TC after this, if you want to go into the Coca Township in order to start doing a little bit of harass, Kura Storehouse, if you want to go more eco. The only thing that this 7-3 split can't do is a fast Bannerman, because your Bannerman is going to be insanely slow relatively. Like if you're going against a Civ where you do want to go for the fast Uma Bannerman or any kind of Bannerman, this is not the build you want to do. Our next build is going to be the build you want to do. But this right here, let's see what we have. We could legit pull 8 villagers from this, queue up the rest there. We're at 11. So if you get rid of that, force drop off, place the Kura there. That's not that good of a Kura location. Place the Kura there. 3 villagers is more than enough to have continual production. Oh, what the heck? And now you're gonna, if I didn't mess up the first time on my placement, because I really thought I wanted it right here, but then I changed my mind. It's better right here. That way it's fully covered. So that was just a misplay by me. In a real game, I wouldn't have actually canceled that. I would have kept it there and just live with the consequences. But here, since I'm just messing around, showing you guys the opener, this is what you're gonna do. This could be the Coca, the Kura, doesn't matter. It just depends on what your follow-up is gonna be. And for that, we could do an advanced video in the future, but as of right now, this is what we're aiming for. If I didn't mess up, that would have been a sub 4 minute age up as well. And we forgot to place our house. Thankfully we noticed when we did, otherwise we'd be a little supply blocked. Snipe off some sheep or some deer while we're at it. Okay, and that's it. That is your build. So from here, it just really depends on what you want to do. Generally, after age up, 6 of the villagers that I grabbed would have went over to stone. I would be long distance mining in order to grab the second, or to grab the daimyo manor. Other people will delay it a little bit just to go into a fast castle. Like I said, it just really depends on you guys. And if you want, we could dive deeper into that in like an advanced analysis. This is straight up beginner openers, and that's it. And now for the third one. The third one is a little bit more nuanced, I guess. I won't say complicated or anything like that. It does take a little bit of getting used to it in order to do it. The only reason I'm able to do this so fast right now is because I know where the stone and everything is from the last 2 videos, or not last 2 videos, the last opener. So we are going to have 1 villager build a house, 1 villager build a forge at the stone, and then a 3rd villager is going to build a 2nd forge at the gold. From here, we're going to be doing a 3-1 split. 3 villagers on stone, 1 villager on gold, and then the rest will go on to the sheep. And since I know that this direction doesn't have any sheep for me from the last two openers that we did, I'm gonna move over here. Obviously you guys won't know this in an actual match, and as usual we're pretending that these deer are not there because they will make a huge difference. This is just the first map that well, actually I didn't even choose the map. I just jumped straight into a game and that was it. But we will go back with our first sheep in case we do not make it back in time. Already, oops, I actually transferred over. No, it won't be too bad. We should still be getting everything up. And the purpose for this is our fast Bannerman. With the 3 villagers here and the 1 villager here on gold, we'll still be able to get a competitive age up, a very standard 4-minute 15-second ish feudal age up, which is fine. It's not slow, it's not fast, it's a good age up. And then we will also have our stone. So while we're aging up, we'll be turning our TC into a daimyo manor. And then on top of that, we'll also be able to drop our stables, go into the Uma Bannerman, the Katana Bannerman, the Yumi Bannerman, whatever Bannerman you want, whatever type of aggression you want to go into, you will be able to do it. I think I have enough time. No, I don't think I have enough time. I'm gonna have to send this guy back before I run out of food because that has happened before. I should have picked the better map. So right here, we could do a forced drop off and then go into our Kura. We could place our Kura right here. That's actually not a bad spot. That way, do a second forced drop off just so we could get our next villager out. And now look at that. Okay, so we have our gold. We almost have enough stone. We're 50 shy, but that's only a few more turn-ins from both sides. Oops, I almost forgot to make villagers. 270 with 50 gold. So before this finishes, you see 290 and 300. So then we could do a forced drop off, go here, drop that, switch them over to wood so we could start gathering up as much as we can there in order to drop our stables. Well, drop a house first, of course. And then these people, as soon as they're done here, we're gonna have them go kill the deer. Let's just pretend that we dropped this on the berry patch. Can't really drop it here because that's a terrible position. Wait, why are these people cheering? Oh, the daimyo finished. Or we could even have them, realistically, since there is a wild tree right here, we could just have them come over here, farm up this tree for us really quick in order to get the farmhouse a little, or get our stables up a little faster. As soon as the stable is done, we will be going into the Uma Bannerman and start applying a little bit of pressure. Depending on the civilization we're going against, we might be hitting castle, or excuse me, we might be hitting it a little bit faster than them, or at the same time aging up a little bit faster than them, or aging up. The main problem right now is our lack of stone. The lack of food doesn't really matter too much because we're going to be able to get that up very quickly. More than anything, it's our lack of stone in order to get our age up. We just need 5 more, but thankfully, oh no, this is the one where we don't get to our upgrade. Get that as soon as we can afford it. We have 3 villagers idle. Okay, boom. Uma Bannerman up and running, or in queue at least. At the very least, it will be in queue. And that's it. That's your 2 forge opener. We have our 2 forge opener. We have our stone outcropping opener and our standard opener. Those are going to be the 3 major ones you see. hopefully this helps you guys out in understanding what there is and what to do. For the most part, it's pretty simple to scout these things out. Japanese love telegraphing what they do simply by putting, you'll know what they're doing simply by where their forge is. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free, drop them down in the comments below. This video should be going up pretty soon, and our Uma Bannerman has been out for a while now. He's already on the other side of the map, and he would have already been harassing. And that's it. Like, our Uma Bannerman was out a minute ago, right? So he would have already been there, picking off units, forcing them off of the gold, off of the what's it called, stone, wood lines, whatever. On this map, the wood line not so much, since the wood line's going to be right here. It'll be very easy for them to do like a slight wall or something annoying, or even if their TC is a little closer to the wood line than normal. But yeah, these are all your openers, or the 3 major openers that you will see. And our timing was a little bit off here, but it's okay. It's gonna, let's just pretend that well, actually we don't have to pretend. We got some really bad spawns, or not necessarily spawns, but some bad generation, because we had no wood line close to us, and that really sucks. Not having that wood line on this map actually really does delay a lot. Survival techniques is up. We can build another house right here in order to grab these. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's our 3 major openers. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys want me to go more in depth, then I'll gladly do so. As for now though, good luck, have fun. Hope you guys learned something, and I believe the next opener video I'll be doing is gonna be for the Byzantine, since they have a lot of openers. And yeah, since they do have a lot of openers, I thought I turned off my video for a second there. I accidentally hit buttons. They have a lot of openers, so I am gonna have to sit down, go through them one by one, so I don't get too messed up. I'm also gonna pick a different map, because this one really sucked to do tests on. No, don't kill him there. Yeah, push him that way. See, and now build a house. Let me see. Yeah, we could build a house right there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. We would have already hit castle 2 if I didn't just, you know, queue up so many freaking villagers. So our castle would have been down. Watch, if I cancel this, we would have had our floating up. Pulled all those villagers, spam it up. It would have been up at about 9 minutes. So we would have hit a fast castle with this very easily if I didn't have 15 villagers in queue. But yeah, that's what this is for. Fast Uma Bannerman, or fast Bannerman in general. Generally speaking, it's gonna be the Uma Bannerman into a fast castle. That's it. As I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want me to go in depth with anything else. And the next civilization that we will be doing an opener discussion on, or yeah, will be the Byzantine Empire. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.